And welcome to JTV Sports. I am Paul on the ball. And the 2012 annual Corporate Touch Rugby Football Tournament got into its final round of league matches on Wednesday night at Capoon's Bay Sports Ground. Chairman of the BVI Rugby Football Union, Mr. Ronald Kuje, explains the rules of the tournament, and as we soon found out, even standing on the sidelines can be pretty dangerous for the media.
This is our annual Corporate Touch League, which has been running for the past 6 weeks. So we have 7 teams, mixture of law firms, trust companies, and on the island, and also Rotan Wholesale. So we deliberately the rules of the tournament are each team must have at least two ladies. Oh. And you just got taken out by a lady, Paul. It's not a good look, man. It's not a good look. So each team's got to have at least 2 ladies or children under 15. And it's 6 per side. So generally it's sort of 4 adult rugby players and 2 either ladies or children. So it's a touch form of rugby. So normal rugby is contact and is pretty brutal. This is a much more sort of friendly, non-contact version of the game.
And in game 1, Digicel defeated Baker Tilly 6-2. Skipper of Digicel, Mr. Des Wine, spoke about the win.
Well, we've won 6 out of 8 games so far. I think we're currently in 4th position, so we're looking good to get into the finals. First game this evening was a bit tougher than usual. We only beat them by 4 points. They had a good sub, Jeremy Spring, out in the second half, which really mixed the game up for them. Made the game a lot more difficult for us, hence why I'm sweating so much. The event itself is going very well. Rory, who's beside me, very good team player. And we're looking forward to do it again next year as well. It's really good, as you can see around, there's so many people participating in this season. So apart from being absolutely exhausted and having to play Right Way now, which are the favourites for the game, we're really enjoying it.
In game 2, Grant Thornton defeated Maples KPMG 14-4. Mark MacDonald, who is the captain of the accounting firm Grant Thornton, spoke to JTV about their win.
We've played in the last 3 or 4 touch tournaments, and yeah, we've got a good team, a good mix of guys and girls, and yeah, we had a really good game today against KPMG. It was in Maple, sorry.
Okay, well, how do you find it going so far? Do you think you guys can take the tournament?
It's very close. It's very hard to say. I mean, we've had a number of close games against Chris Global and RTW, so I wouldn't be so confident as to say we've got it in the bag, but I think yeah, we'll have a good game for sure.
Meanwhile, a familiar face and past college basketballer Javon Cameron explained how he got roped into playing rugby for KPMG.
My wife roped me into it.
Your wife roped you into it?
Yeah.
So what is the public want to know what's happening with Trevor? What's the latest with you? Are you going to be playing any more basketball? Are you taking a break from it, or what's the story?
Just taking a break till season in total.
Okay.
Not interested in playing outdoors.
Oh, no, outdoors. Yeah.
I'm getting old.
Yeah.
And despite inflicting a 15-2 thrashing on Baker Tilly, Robert Christie explains that his team mathematically would not be able to make next week's playoffs.
We're Asia. We lost most of our early games because we're one of the only teams in this event that actually play people from Asia, so that was difficult for us. But we had a lot of injuries today, so we're actually fielding a few more ringers than we normally do. It took a little while to get it together at the beginning there, but we've got a couple of girls who are very, very good, and came together at the end, I think.
Can you make it to the final 4, you think?
No.
A bit too late?
Mathematically impossible.
Impossible, but you guys have done well and
this is the second game
enjoyed it.
Yeah, we had a great time, really great time.
Will you come back next year and do it again?
Definitely, yeah.
And the big dogs in the tournament, Rotan Wholesale, showed their strength by defeating Digicel 9-2 and then Grant Thornton 6-2. Captain of the Rotan Wholesale team, Mr. Donovan Staples, spoke about the wins.
At the moment, we're giant place for first, and we have one more game to play, and we should win the other game, and then we'll be first in the round robin, and first play 4th and second play 3rd in the semi-final. So should be looking at a nice final.
Rotan Wholesale, who ended the regular season in first place, had a little pre-season celebration for next week's semi-finals, where they will play Digicel for place into the finals. And finally, Ricardo Richardson, representing the proud sponsors of the tournament, wrote on Wholesale, donated a case of Gatorade to Ogier, who, despite not making it to the finals, scored the most points of the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ogier, they got the most points tonight with 19 points. Ogier, let me get you some noise. So on behalf of Roton Wholesale, you know, we are proud supporters of sporting events. We are giving you this case of Gatorade.
For JTV Sports, I am Paul on the Ball. Do be a great sport.